Fantastic start to your league campaign against Arbroath. What pleased you most about it?
I think the overall performance was excellent. The shape of the team was really, really good. A lot of stuff that we've worked on in recent weeks. Defensively, we looked solid. I suppose the most pleasing thing is probably the composure that was shown on the ball, and the creativity was excellent. We won the game 4-0, but hit the crossbar once, hit the post, had a couple of other decent opportunities. If we'd have scored 8 or 9 on the night, I don't think there would have been too many complaints. So it was the perfect start for us, but we can't allow ourselves to get carried away with it. We're playing against a very good team in Dunfermline this week, and they will bring their own challenges.
So rather than thinking you've put a big marker down, you just see that's just one game, that's the benchmark.
Yeah, look, I think it's a game, with the greatest of respect to Dick Campbell and to Arbroath. I think it's a game that everybody would have expected us to win, giving the resources here at United, playing against a part-time team in Arbroath. But I think it was the manner of the overall performance that pleased us all. As I said, played some really good high-energy football and looked extremely solid at the back. So we're looking to try and build on that. That's the most important thing for me, that we can do or put in that type of performance on a consistent basis.
Louis Moult, great to see him get off the mark. He looked in terrific form, didn't he? Already people are saying, in the Championship, can he be another Shankland? Is that a bit premature, or what do you think?
Listen, I think he's slightly different to Shankland. He's got other attributes than what Lawrence has got, but at the same time, he's got a fantastic eye for goal. Very unselfish player as well. He had 3 assists the other night as well. He recognises when his teammates are in a better position than him, and he's quite good at offering up the opportunities to his teammates at times. But a proper team player. I think his link-up play is excellent. Aerially, he goes and competes. He gives centre-halves a real hard time. He's got good mobility, and he tends to know where to be in and around the penalty area. So, we're very, very pleased with him. I don't think Louis is quite as up to speed as the rest of the group, because he was a little bit later into pre-season. But we'll keep working away on him. His attitude since he's came into the club has been exceptional. And I think he enjoys that tag of being one of the main men in the team.
Yeah, a terrific all-round attacking talent, but you would fancy him to score a barrel load of goals, wouldn't you?
Well, that's why we brought him to the club. I think if Louis had a more injury-free last couple of seasons, then I think, realistically he wouldn't be playing at this level. I think he is somewhere now where he knows he's appreciated and he's valued. He knows, I think, the world of him in terms of not only as a player but as a person as well. I think we struck up a decent working relationship so far, and if he continues to put in the kind of performances that he's put in recent games, then he'll be a fantastic signing for Dundee United.
Glenn Middleton, he looked really bright the other night as well. He can really have a key role, can't he?
Yeah, Glenn has been very patient through pre-season. Kai Fotheringham was excellent on that left-hand side throughout the friendlies and into the League Cup campaign. Obviously Kai picked up a little niggle a couple of weeks ago. Glenn got his opportunity in a friendly down at Carlisle, was excellent on the day, and just carried that on into the game against Arbroath. We've played him on the left hand side. There's been periods where Glenn has played off the right, but I prefer him on the left personally. I think he's very, very good in 1v1s. If we can isolate Glenn against full-backs and wing-backs, then I think 9 times out of 10 he will get the better of the opponent. And he's got terrific delivery, and I was delighted for him the other night, where he managed to show real good composure and score the goal.
His talent has never been in any doubt at all, Jim, but is this the season, is this the time when Glenn needs to really step up to the plate and show what he can do on a consistent basis?
Yeah, I think people, he's been around so long that people think he's a lot older than what he is, but he's still a very young player. He's still, gaining a lot of experience playing senior men's football, and he needs a consistent run in the team. I think it's difficult when you're an attacking player and you're getting cameo appearances here and there. I think what Glenn needs to do now is hold down a position in the team. He knows that's going to be difficult because of the competition that we've got in the team at the moment. But, the jersey at the moment is very much Glenn's, and it's up to him to hold on to it.
Saturday, Dundee United against Dunfermline, a terrific tussle on paper. What are your thoughts going into that one?
Well, looking forward to the game. Dunfermline, very big team in this league as well. Have been a Premier League team in the past. I was at their game against Airdrie last weekend, and I was very impressed with what I saw. They've got some very good experienced players within the ranks, but they've also got some very good creative young players as well. The boy McCann up front for them is a player I've always admired. One that I looked at when I was at St Mirren, actually. He was coming out of contract, but he ended up extending at Dunfermline. Good experienced midfielder in Chalmers, very comfortable on the ball. They've got players in their ranks that can certainly cause us problems, so we're going to have to be at our best defensively to make sure that we keep that clean sheet. I think going the other way, they've got some experience in Benedictus at the back, a leader, a captain. But it'll be a very good, entertaining game, I hope. Two teams that want to try and get the ball down and play. And, our first league game in front of what hopefully will be a very good home support on Saturday. So we want to put on another entertaining performance for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. An absolutely wonderful Dundee United support throughout our growth. That kind of backing week in, week out could be invaluable to you.
Yeah, it can be. I mean, people talk about the 12th man, and they very much played their part in the Arbroath game. They have been a credit to the club for a number of years now, and particularly last season when the club was going through a difficult period. They certainly stuck by us, and for them to take over 3,000 fans to Arbroath, albeit it's only a half an hour up the road, but I think it was one of the biggest travelling supports in the UK last weekend, and given that we're playing in the division that we are, for them to still show that loyalty to the club is fantastic. And we have to repay their faith. It's as simple as that, and the only way we can do that is by putting in those types of performances on a consistent basis.
And how's the team news?
Yeah, we're looking okay. Kai Fotheringham is getting closer every day. He's doing a hell of a lot of training there this morning with the medical team. So we'll make a decision on Kai for this weekend. Tomorrow morning. Mockery, probably still a couple of weeks away, I think. He's got a slight ankle knock. But other than that, the squad from the Friday night fixture are in good shape.
You personally, Scott, how much are you enjoying your football? You certainly seem to be enjoying yourself, perhaps more than last season. Would that be fair?
Yeah, definitely. As I say, the team sort of been playing well, and that's helped me on a personal level to gain confidence and go and sort of show my attributes. So in an attacking sense and in a defensive sense. So yeah, it's been enjoyable so far.
What's been the difference in your own game between last season and this season? What's made the difference?
I think I'm sort of getting more confident and sort of been able to I think maybe last season I've not been able to get forward as much, and I see that as one of the strengths in my game. So getting the licence to do that this year, it's helping me, and hopefully it can help the team.
And you touched upon the manager there. Is that what he's told you to do? Just remember your defensive duties, but bomb forward and be a potent weapon in attack as well.
Yeah, he's encouraged me to go and join in, and obviously having the guys around me that I do help sort of bring that security at the back that can let me go and join in and express myself. So that's definitely helped.
You've been racking up the clean sheets as a defensive unit, 3 in a row. How important is that?
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, you base a good team off their defence and keeping clean sheets, and I say we've got 3 or 4 in a row, so hoping to keep that up Saturday and go on a good run of them, yeah.
And Dundee United against Dunfermline in any division has got a really good look about it. I mean, it should be a cracking encounter, a game worthy of being played at a high level, surely.
Yeah, 2 big clubs and clubs that probably aren't happy but in the Championship, so both teams will be looking to go and start the season well and get the win, so it should be an exciting game.
Very early days yet, but two sides tipped to be there or thereabouts come the end of the season. How important could a victory be?
Yeah, massive. I mean, it's so early in the season, there's so long to go, but it's vital that both teams get a good start. Obviously, we've both won our first game, so we're just both looking to gain that momentum. But us at home should be confident going into it.
Chance to put a bit of a marker down, perhaps?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's just about us and getting the good start, getting some early wins on the board and getting that momentum.